Welcome to Peden Stadium in Athens, Ohio. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Toledo Rockets and the Ohio Bobcats. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Guys, I caught up with the Rockets head coach before the game. He understands coming off that emotional upset win against the #1 team in the country last week could add a lot of fuel to their fire, but
the Bobcats will kick off first, and here we go. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So Toledo's offense will go to work first. And here comes the junior quarterback to get things into gear. What a rough game he had in that loss last time out, throwing 3 interceptions. Quick give, it's Smith. Nice move there. Turning it on. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll give it to him again. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Tells the run, wants to pass. Throwing right. Just had to get rid of it. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Robinson looking to pass. Under pressure. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. The Rockets will try to pin them back with the punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Bobcats offense will now get its first chance with the football. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Open space at the 25. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Bobcats in the hurry-up. The handoff. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. They really got this offense humming. Just a 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. Run ends there. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Barrels ahead. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Keeps it himself. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Strong run and useful. Picks up 4 out to the 9. Now on second down. They'll run him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Robinson will throw. They're all over him. Out wide right, it's White. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. Fresh center downs going to the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Second and long here. Smith takes the handoff. Breaks into the open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. Long way to go on second down. Making the adjustment on the play. Running inside, it's Smith. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. He lofts one down the sideline. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The kick is on its way. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Look out! Finds his target. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Bobcats decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Toledo hoping to get things going on this drive as the offense takes the field. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll need a bunch on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bond. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Robinson looking to pass. Hauls it in. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Rockets will snap it on 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Smith. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down. He now has 53 yards rushing, and what a season he's putting together, well on his way to a 1,500-yard campaign. The Rockets can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give is to Smith. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Scoreless as we head into the second quarter. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Smith. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The play fake. caught in the backfield. It's Smith. There he goes. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. A first down run in the red zone. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. Right side, it's Simpson. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Trying to find the end zone. He stopped short of the goal line. Couldn't find his way in, and it'll bring up 4th and goal. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Oh, pressure's coming. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Rockets.
I mean, 4th and goal, and what does he do? He makes plays. This is why quarterbacks with this kind of athletic ability are so hard to stop. Big-time money down on 4th down, and the quarterback makes the play for you.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. And he avoids the sack. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. And he gets rid of it. And the Bobcats will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looking for room. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. He's changing the play. The run inside. It's Smith. Finds his way for 3 after the 33. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. On play action. Throws to the wideout. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Ohio sends out the offense to start this drive. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. The option, he'll keep it. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Working that left side now. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a 1st down in the red zone. Fresh set of downs going up top. It's dropped after taking the hit. 2nd and long here. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Bowman. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The Bobcats have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Yeah, in this part of the field, man, those windows shrink, and it's hard as a quarterback sometimes to really force yourself to throw the football. You're sitting in a good spot in 2nd and goal. Just throw that thing away. Don't take the sack and put you in a bad situation.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker from the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Never a doubt. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Rockets offense looks primed and ready to launch on this drive. Hits inside, it's Smith. They were all over it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Robinson will throw. Out wide left, it's Newell.
That's a good example of why location on throws is so important. It's 3rd down, and if the quarterback just puts that in a better spot, his player can catch it and advance it and maybe get the first, but because he killed his receiver's momentum because of the poor throw, the defense was able to rally and make a stop.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. 2nd down, gonna throw it. He's gonna run it. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, to get down and don't take a big hit.
The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route.
Going for it all. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Bobcats.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. But if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it with an explosive play in the passing game, scoring from 47 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Here comes the heat. Out wide right, it's Simpson. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. And the Rockets want to crank the tempo.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Got out of trouble and throws. Open on the right side, that's Smith. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Smith takes the handoff. Makes one man miss. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. He's up to 81 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. The Rockets will have it 1st and 10. Robinson looking to pass. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
I'll tell you what, the offense, they get the big run play, and then what are you thinking? Maybe play action, take a shot. How about the defense? They were ready to roll. Even though they gave up the run, they didn't just play the run. They were ready for the pass and got the big sack.
And the Rockets now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Rush is on. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And when you get this far behind the chains and it's a guaranteed passing situation, defensive linemen go to work. That's what we do. We want to get sacks. We want to rush the quarterback, especially in known situations like this. That's why the quarterback tasted that dirt.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Rush right in his face. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Flying down the left side. Past the 10. The pick six. He takes it in. Touchdown, Bobcats. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not receivers that can do that. Thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. Those 2 first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the 3rd quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well in this first half.
Bolton. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They booted away on 4th down. Fields the punt. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And now the offense will come onto the field again. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. You love to deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on 1st down. They'll move the tight end. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Can't hold on in the face of the contact. Long way to go on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Selling the fake. It's complete to the left. 3rd and long coming up. The ride. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. Drops back on first down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. They'll need a bunch on second down. Makes the grab.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind him.
That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Bobcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Off play action on first down. Fires complete on the crosser. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone. They're going back to the ground. Maybe some... Touchdown, Ohio! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Rockets offense looks ready to go on this drive. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Looking to pass. It's Richter. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Under pressure. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
The Rockets will call on their punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback will keep it. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Bobcats will punt this one away. Makes the catch at the 30. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. And now this offense will take the field again. Motion from the wideout. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. The give to the back. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Trying to slip through and pick it up. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Rockets come to the line with a new set of downs. On the draw, it's Smith. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The give is to Smith. Oh, he's got some space. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Rockets pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Quick give, it's Miller. Surged ahead for a couple there, it'll be 2nd and 8. Line getting set on 2nd down. Well, this game is all but wrapped up. The Week 13 scoreboard for the top 12 teams in the country looks like this. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. That's caught. It's Newell. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. And the Rockets go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Left side, it's Newell. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Running inside, it's Smith. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. Back to throw, it's Richter. They're all over him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Right side, it's Newell. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. They'll come to the line just trying to keep their hope alive on 3rd and goal. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Number 93, set to kick off.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, time-consuming drive and put this thing away. 2nd and long here.
It's now 2nd down.
Working the ground game. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Right back to the well. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Keeps it on the ground. And he's brought down after a short gain. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. He's got it. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Bobcats come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Offense now working in the red zone. Wants to throw one first. Out wide right, it's Taylor. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Rockets offense is back on the field. Giving up that last field goal really hurt. It's a 3-possession game, and things look dire, to be candid. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The Rockets come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. To the air, it's Richter. Look out! Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down to the air. Oh, pressure's coming. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Here comes the heat. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Great place to start for this offense. Looking for the edge. Stopped after a gain of 3. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.